Right, guys. So, as promised, we're going to go over Emma's peak for athletics, and I basically started a full week out, slightly more than a week out, obviously. But the main thing for us to take home here is we need to have the physique ready. So basically, this is her on Friday the 12th, which is just over a week out. Her weight was 60.3, cardio and output was 12k steps with 25 minutes cardio. Water 6 litres, sodium was constant. So as you can see, the physique is there, it's ready. And this is the most important factor for me here is the perfect balance. So we need to note here, weight wise, we're waking up at 60.3. So anywhere in around that, waking up like the day before the show is absolutely perfect to kind of peak this physique. So just to give you a kind of an overview of where we went food wise. So you can see here, this is the end of her like digging phase. We're down here 1500 calories. We got the output at the top, 12k steps, 20 minutes cardio, and this is where we ended up. So you can see we're favouring the fats here at this point. This is a week out. Basically, what I'm doing here is just dropping off fluid. I'm just holding the physique really and freshening the physique up, making sure we fill some fat within the muscle cells as well. And that's essentially what it is, priming the body for this week. Monday, we then start to increase the calories. So carbs started to go up, fats came down slightly. And then on Monday, you can see as well, we've dropped out the cardio. So what we're doing here is we're dropping down activity, we're increasing food up, and we're just freshening the physique up. And I'll just go over what we did this week, and then I'll show you the steps and the pictures. I'm trying to keep this video short. So Tuesday, then obviously again, slight increase in the calories again. Fats come down a wee touch, carbs went up. And then Wednesday, again, calories later in the same. We actually increased the calories here. I didn't record it. This was off the record. We increased them. What we also did here was we've added the peak max in. So we've added the peak max in. Water stays the same. Peak max goes on 3 times per day, 2 in the morning, 2 midday, and then and 2 in the evening. So 6 in total. You can see here described. Food is increased, and we're up here at 2,000 calories now. These calories are slightly higher if you MyFitnessPal, but it's just a rough guide for me. Thursday, we went slightly higher again, higher carb, higher fat, and again, we've actually tapered activity down to 8k steps. This is all based off what we're getting fed back through the visuals every single morning, which I'll show you. So the activity levels is reduced to 8k. Water stays the same. Peak max is in. And then on the Friday, at this point, we've pulled back on the calories. Why do we do that? Because the look has been achieved, and literally there's no training this day. We're literally traveling, doing nothing that's going to deplete any glycogen, and we're just resting. And we've started to taper the water. So the water's now 3 litres. Peak max stays in. And another thing to note is we've cut the sodium after meal too. So these are really important factors. So what I'll do is I'll flick back here and kind of show you the progression of Emma through. So this is the Friday, weight 60.3. We know we need to, like, and around this is the perfect look. Fullness condition is pretty good here. And then again on Monday, we were down to 60, so we actually dropped. So 12k steps, the cardio was dropped at this point. Again, you can see she's pretty dug out. And I'm going like, we don't really want to go any more than this. But again, fatigue is dropping too. This is an important factor. Tuesday the 16th, weight went up slightly. We are adjustments. 17th, weight started to go where we needed to go. Peak max was added. Important factor to note here, peak max was added. Again, you can see she's dug out from the back. Real good detail coming through this physique now. We got a drop here on the scale, 60.2. We increased food further, and we reduced activity to 8k. This left us coming down. Obviously, we have to note here that we're going to be running the peak max in there. We're going to run a wee bit drier, and there's no reason to panic here. We adjusted. Friday 19th, day we fly out, 1 day out. We have the adjustment that we've made has pushed us up to 60.5, exactly where we wanted to land. Water's going to be reduced now to 3 litres, and take a look at the fullness. Like, this is where we wanted to land the day before the show, sitting absolutely perfect. No issues at all. Nice fullness around this top line, because this is the area where she drops it off. And then this shows a show morning. Take a look. Absolutely dug out in the hamstrings, full glutes, good detail in the back, everything where it needs to be. This is pre-stage. Again, fullness across that top line, small waist, good legs, and there you have it. Job is done, guys. The champion, bikini trained champion. Job, like, condition, fullness, balance, absolutely perfect. What I'm going to do is just go over the show day nutrition, because I didn't get time to cover that. So show day nutrition, what we done was We kept the peak max in and we did not cut fluid completely. 200 ml of water per meal. At this point, when she woke up, like I say, if we go back to when she woke up here, I'm happy with fullness here at this point. Like glutes is full, hamstrings, adductors, everything's full, top line is sitting nice. Like she doesn't, to me, she doesn't really need any more falling out. We could potentially get a wee bit drier as the day goes. So for me, what we done here was we went 2 peak max, 200 ml of water, and we didn't put any sodium in. Now, this was the initial plan, but again, say now for example she was slightly flat, then we maybe would have reintroduced the sodium at this point. She went for rice cakes, chicken breast, nut butter, half a banana on meal one, which is fine. Small amounts, just small amounts, just to tie that physique over. Meal two, we actually dropped the chicken breast because at this point, stomach volume, we just did not want to upset it. We put 2 peak max in again, 200 ml of water, no sodium, and then before the stage, literally we put on some rice cakes again. Chicken breast was not on there, we didn't use it. A couple of rice cakes, some nut butter, and we had a couple of turns of pink salt on there. So you're reintroducing the fluid, reintroducing the water. Oh, sorry, the fluid was never cut, it was just reduced. Sodium was reintroduced again at this point, and you see the fullness across this physique. This is before stage, delts, this is no pump, absolutely perfect, and then there you have it. So that is the crack, guys. That is the peak done. Successful peak. Like I say, very, very predictable. What did we do? We got the physique ready first of all. We were just a bit of fatigue and we just landed the plane nicely. Like I say, there was no need for any voodoo stuff. All the foods was the same that we used, all prep. No crazy stuff done with water, no diuretics used, no mads, sodium cuts and stuff like that. Everything was in moderation and everything was done based off the visual feedbacks from Emma. She landed perfect and she's bikini champ. So hopefully this video helps a few people kind of get an insight, and you don't need to do nothing crazy on peak week if you're ready. That's the most important thing. Take home for me is get ready and you're good to go.